Alright. Hi guys, Overtron here, and welcome back to another news update video, I guess you could call it that. Anyway, so obviously last night was me versus TROUGE 2 for the vacant YouTube Gamers Championship since Chloe's vacancy of the title after holding it for 2 months. And I lost in the second round by submission. The gaming TROUGE got his revenge over me since our first fight where I beat him. He won our second fight, making me have 5 losses now on my record. And once again, after 5 months of me trying to go after this again, I lose it again, and he has accomplished what he has done since winning the Battleground tournament, and that is, he is the new YouTube Gamers Champion of the world. With that, he decided to make a call out. He hasn't made it on social media yet, but he did tell me publicly before our fight that if he wins, he wants this call out to be a call out. He called out the 2 other members of JMC after me, which was Gavin Morrow and Jimmy Espinoza, known on YouTube as BOBUNADER. So basically, what's gonna happen here is I texted my group chat on Snapchat, which we had set up, known as JMC, and I texted that saying, hey, TROUGE called out you 2 and he's won, so which one of you is wanting to face him for the title, or is there just no one defined? And Gavin said that as much as he would like to go after this, again, he said it's not the perfect opportunity, so he's gonna let Jimmy have this one. I asked Jimmy said sure. So with that, I got a comment from TROUGE on his reaction of him winning, seeing how it was a CPU versus CPU battle, not a real fight. So let me go to the comments. Yeah, right here. He says, yeah, let's go. Good game, man. All good fun. Am I right? So my next challenger, pick one for me and send him/her my way because I don't have anyone to face. Maybe someone in town, because I would love to face someone I could see and trash talk, lol. But still, you did good. Don't give up, fam. Maybe one day we can face one another for the third round, and whoever comes out, comes out. But yeah, good game, and keep gaming, fam. So, he has me pick his opponent, even though he called out the 2 members. Gavin's back down, so if he wants me to pick, and I've already asked Jimmy, and he says sure, then we have this match on our hands. Possibly, I don't know if it's going to be CPU versus CPU. It might have to be that way again, because I don't know if you 2 could run on each other's times, but basically, I have it set up for next week on Friday. Don't really have a scheduled time for it. But the main event, I'm planning on doing something here in a minute, but it's going to be a pay-per-view, hopefully. And the main event will be for the YouTube Gamers Championship, and it will be on Friday of next week, and it will be TROUGE defending the YouTube Gamers Championship against Jimmy Espinoza, aka BOBUNADER, in a CPU versus CPU match. With that comes what people have been wanting to know is, what's next for me? What's next for Novatron? Well, I made a thing in my video of when I said I lost. So, who I plan on trying to call out, or for my next opponent, I don't know if this will be for the YouTube Miners Championship, but you know me, I'm always down for a challenge. So I'm willing to go ahead and put the title online. Coronavirus is still a thing, so video games, it's still in that stipulation. So, YouTube Miners title is still up for grabs in gaming. This would definitely have to be a CPU versus CPU, because I don't see how we're going to run on each other's times, and I don't know who he is, and I don't know him personally. But no one really likes him, and people think of him as a copy of Cage Brony, and I've called out Cage Brony at least twice now, and it's never gonna happen, and I don't expect this one to happen either, but it's always worth a try. So I said in my last video, and I'll say here, one for all, I've called you out. On behalf of Shenryu Igarashi, Aries Uchiha, The Gaming TROUGE, Conundrum, and many more, let's get down to this. And I'll put a deal in line. If you beat me, not only will you get the YouTube Miners Championship, but I will personally leave YouTube for 3 weeks. The JMC and the vlog channel, those are different. I'm talking about my main channel. I will leave for 3 weeks. If I beat you, not only do I retain my YouTube Miners Championship, but if I beat you, you have to, I know you have links to Cage Brony. Don't act like you don't. You have to bring Cage Brony back, but only for a fight with me. That's what I want. And that's what I'm going to hopefully get. So one for all, if you're watching this later, which I know you possibly will, then tell Cage Brony. If that's the deal you want to go by, that's the deal you want to go by. If you don't, it'll be for the YouTube Miners title, CPU versus CPU, on the same day as Jimmy Espinoza versus Game TROUGE for the title on Friday, and a big pay-per-view. We won't be the main event, we'll be the undercard, but that does not mean that we won't have that fight set up. So what do you say, one for all? Face me. I've called you out. Come on. You know who the real money fight is. It's me. Let's do this. Let's get this done with. Let's go it over with. Let's prove to everybody that you're as strong as you say you are. You're not some boomer. You're not some regular old Gen Z or savage. Prove it. Friday, me versus you in the pay-per-view of Jimmy Espinoza versus the Gaming TROUGE for the title. YouTube Miners title on the line, and the other stuff on the line if you want to go by that. Let's go, one for all. That's all for YouTube news. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.